Only a few games across the NAI last night, but we're at that point where every game is precious. Cascade Hoops Talk starts right now. Well, there's only a few games. We're going to go through them by conference like we always do. Why don't we start in the heart? Clark at William Penn tonight. William Penn won this game 109-79. It didn't change any of the standings in the conference. There's the score right there. This conference looks exactly like it did when I showed you yesterday. A couple of critical areas, Mid-America, Nazarene, and Park battling for that 4 spot as they were yesterday. So on Wednesday, Missouri Valley is going to be at Park. Peru State's going to be at Graceland. Those are a couple of the key games coming up in the heart on Wednesday. Over in the Southern State, same thing. One game. Life was playing Abraham Baldwin Egg, and they had won one game all season, and they gave Life a scare. I don't think it was until about the 10-minute mark where Life University was able to get a little bit of a separation, 4 or 5 points. And as you can see, they went on to win that game 87-76. So Life now is 14-3. They're ahead there in the East, but also in the Southern States, it's the team with the least losses that gets the regular season championship. And right now, that would be Life and Dalton State. But Dalton State has 2 games in hand. Life has 1. Anybody who has 5 losses is already out because Life only plays 1 more game. It gets a little complicated. We're going to have Coach Kevin Easley on tomorrow from Life University, the Running Eagles, and hopefully he can explain it better to us. That was tonight's game. On Wednesday, Thomas is going to be at Middle Georgia, a big game. On Thursday, Point's going to be at Dalton State, a very big game. Those are upcoming games in Southern States. And as I said, Coach Easley will be with us tomorrow. Sooner Conference, there's 3 games. No surprises. Wayland Baptist won. Texas Wesleyan beat Oklahoma City. And Nelson won. So the standings, I'm just going to show you these standings. What is that? 2 games separate the top 5. 3 games separate the top 6. And I think there's, let me remember, 2 games. I think everybody has 2 games left. Well, you can see here, yeah, they play 24. So Wayland Baptist has 1. But they're getting down to crunch time here. And look at this. It's still anybody. Mid-America Christian can still win the conference. And they're right now they're tied for 4th or 5th, however you want to look at that. They're going to have to get out that big book of tie breaking. So on Thursday, Texas Wesleyan's going to be at Langston. That's going to be a big game. John Brown will be at Nelson on Thursday as well. Those are going to be 2 battles in the Sooner. I just want to show you the Appalachian was not playing tonight, but I just want to go through and show you how this conference works. 10 teams make the playoffs, so the top 6, and then the bottom 4, they play like a semifinal. And the 2 teams that come out of that, they join these 6 to make up your 8-team bracket. That's how this conference works. So you want to stay above this line here, and then you don't have to play a first-round game. These teams play a first-round game, and there's still games to play. But that's how it works. In the Chicagoland, it's just what we're used to with most conferences: 8 teams, 4-4, and host team or a higher seeded team hosts. Sorry about that. In the HBCU, it's a little bit different. Every team in the conference makes the playoffs, and every team in these 3 here, what's the significance there? Let's just go to the bracket and I'll show you. The top 3 teams don't play in the first round. So these are all the first round games. But 1, 2, and 3 don't play until the second round, and everybody else has to play in. So 1, 2, and 3 kind of get a bye, and then everybody else plays in. And of course, this is by seedings here. That's why. So let's go back now to the standings. So you want to finish. Let's do this. You want to finish in that top 3 to avoid that first round and go straight to the second round. In the Cal Pack, I try to update you on this at least once a week. So last weekend, Merced beat Simpson. That was a big win for them. Cal Maritime won. And then Westcliff, who is the closest team to Merced, they're 2 games back. They won. So as I said, Merced is 2 games back. Everybody else is way back. So Simpson's going to play Westcliff on Thursday, and UC Merced plays Westcliff on Saturday. So those are going to be a couple of big games. But right now, it appears, until something changes, it appears that Merced is definitely going to win that regular season and have the top seed. Continental Conference. I don't show you this very often, but here's the standings right now. I think this is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, these are the teams that make it. They play at a single location. I think it's 8 teams. They play at a single location. They play actually at Haskell Indian in Kansas. Tonight, one game in this league. Florida College defeated Florida National. Good for Jesse Repay. He's kind of he's a first-year coach there, and boy, they have struggled. And he's a very, very good coach, but he's got some wind in his face. Let's just say it that way. So the tournament schedule for the Continental Conference is this. It's a semifinal by seeding. As I said, once again, they play this tournament all in one spot. And according to all the website, they still have 2 automatic bids. I didn't verify that, but I believe they still do. Well, that's a quick update. Join us tomorrow. Kevin Easley, Life University Running Eagles, will be with us, and we'll have more sparkling game coverage from Billy D. Thanks a lot, and thanks for getting up early and listening, Jeff. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much for supporting our podcast. Please like and subscribe. Get out to your local NAIA school, because NAIA basketball is the best entertainment value in America.